वजीर बल्दी नजमुल केटी रामाराव ने कहा कि मुल्क में तमाम सियासी जमातें इलाकाई हो चुकी हैं। दिल्ली में मुनक्कदा टाइम्स नाउ एक्शन प्लान 2020 समिट में वजीर केटी रामाराव ने शिरकत करते हुए कहा कि मुल्क की तामीर में रियासतों का रोल अहमियत का हामिल है। मुल्क में सारी जमातें इलाकाई जमातें हैं। ऐसी कोई कौमी जमात नहीं है जिनकी मुल्कगीर मौजूदगी और तरीक़ेकार मौजूद है। बीजेपी कांग्रेस बड़ी इलाकाई पार्टियां बन चुकी हैं। उनका कहना था कि हिंदुस्तान रियासतों का फेडरेशन है। मजबूत मुल्क उसी वक्त मुमकिन है जब रियासतें मजबूत होंगी। बीजेपी कांग्रेस पार्टियों को वो दुश्मन नहीं समझते, इंतखाबात के वक्त सियासी लड़ाई समझते हैं। उनका यह भी कहना था कि रियासती हुकूमत मरकज को, यानी कि जिस तरह से मरकजी हुकूमत से माली इमदाद मिलनी चाहिए, रियासतों को वो फंड्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं। केटीआर ने कहा कि नोटबंदी के फैसले की तायद पर उन्हें अफसोस है, लेकिन उनकी पार्टी ने पार्लियामेंट में शहरियत तरमीमी कानून की मुखालिफत की क्योंकि उसमें मुसलमानों को शामिल नहीं किया गया और ये दस्तूर के खिलाफ है। उन्होंने कहा कि हिंदुस्तान में मुतनाज़ा क़वानीन के बजाय मरकजी हुकूमत के लिए और भी अहम बातें हैं जिस पर तवज्जो देने की ज़रूरत है। माशी तरक्की, बुनियादी ढांचे और फलाह बहबूद के प्रोग्रामों जैसे मामलात को मुल्क में नज़रअंदाज किया गया और अवाम की उम्मीदों को पूरा नहीं किया गया। मुल्क के अवाम अब उसका अदराक कर रहे हैं। अगर हिंदुस्तान का दूसरा कौमी दारुल-हुकूमत हैदराबाद को बनाया गया तो अवाम उस पर राजी होंगे, इसकी कोई जमानत नहीं दे सकते। नीति आयोग ने तेलंगाना रियासती हुकूमत को माली मावनत के लिए मुतादिद तजावीज़ पेश की हैं, लेकिन अभी तक मिशन भगीरथा, मिशन काकतिया और कालेश्वरम प्रोजेक्ट के लिए 1 रुपया भी नहीं दिया गया।
Firstly, Padmaja, let me clarify a fallacy or a misconception. I don't think there is any true national party in India today. Firstly, there are regional parties and there are larger regional parties. So, for example, if you consider in your, from the television debates and from everything that we see coming through or beaming through Delhi, you guys seem to think BJP and Congress are national parties. Well, let me ask you, in the southern India, we have 6 states. Where is the Bharatiya Janata Party in the southern India at all? Except for in one state where they are in power, in Karnataka. They're not even there in 5 states. So, a party which has very, very meager presence in south of India, would that be called a truly national party in the truest sense of the word? I don't think so. So there are smaller regional parties and there are larger regional parties. And remember that stronger the states, stronger the country, I think we'll do well. But if we start, dictating terms, or if we start bulldozing states just by way of ideology or just by way of posturing, that's not going to help the country. We have supported demonetization. When it happened, we supported demonetization. In fact, in our assembly as well, state assembly as well, we discussed it. And our honorable chief minister reached out to the prime minister, spoke to him, और प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने उनसे कहा कि हम लोग पूर्ण क्रांति की तरफ ले जा रहे हैं। तो हमने यकीन किया, भरोसा किया उनके बात पे और हमने सपोर्ट किया। We regret it today, without a question, because I think that has really put a severe dent in the way the country was growing and has really hampered the growth of our economy. And today, the fact that our GDP has slipped from 5.5 to, I think it is tottering around the between the 3 and 4 mark somewhere, is definitely, I think, partly contributed by demonetization that happened. So yes, we all, sometimes take decisions which we regret later, but we have to live, to, again, not make the same mistake twice. हमारे यहाँ राहुल गांधी जी आते हैं, इलेक्शन में कहते हैं कि हम बीजेपी के बी टीम हैं। मोदी साहब आते हैं, कहते हैं हैदराबाद में कि ये तो कांग्रेस का बी टीम है। ना तो हम कांग्रेस के बी टीम है, ना तो हम बीजेपी के बी टीम है, हम तेलंगाना आवाम के, तेलंगाना जनता के ए टीम है। वक्त आने पे सब कुछ पता चलेगा, बट एक बात तो पक्का है, I think both the national parties have let down the country in the last 75 years.
But you just said there is no national party.
Like I said,
they're big regional parties.
The technical national parties, notional parties rather. The two notional parties have let down the country, and I believe that time has come for India to take a call. Whether or not what has happened in the last 75 years has really worked in terms of alleviating the infrastructure challenges, in terms of inclusive growth, in terms of what needs to happen in this country has happened or not. So therefore, if you ask me, the two of them have failed. Maybe time has come for the country to look for more alternatives. Firstly, I think Government of India has far more important and far more serious issues to tackle and serious issues to cover to begin with. Therefore, when they brought about this Citizen Amendment Bill in Parliament, We have vociferously rejected it and we voted against it. So our stand is extremely clear and we made it amply clear even in the floor of the House, in both houses of the Parliament. Now, when it comes to this question about identity or one asserting,
What did you find wrong with it? Because 370 you supported,
like I said,
the abrogation, but CAA you voted against. Why?
what 370 and CAA are exactly the same in your opinion?
I mean, it's coming from the same thought, you know,
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
rights
not. In
of
fact,
people, one nation, etc.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. The fact that Citizen Amendment Bill, when it was moved, had deliberately excluded people belonging to a certain religion is what we opposed. And that is the Muslim community of this country and others who were wanting citizenship
But
of this
not
country.
Muslims of this country. They weren't excluded.
Like I said, and also those who wanted citizenship of this country. Now, why would you, as a government, because India is known for unity in diversity. India is known for its, posture as a country that imbibes people of all hues and shades, all religions, all sects, all castes, all social classes. Why would you want to change or even question the very idea of India? So we said there are bigger issues to tackle, there are better issues to tackle. There is economy, there is jobs, there is a lot of other things Government of India has to focus on. And this could have been a lesser priority. So therefore we opposed it vociferously and we voted against it.
But will you pass a resolution against it?
So far, I think Government of India has not given any circular or any guidelines per se on how the state should go about CAA. When they will, we will react, we will sit in the cabinet, we will discuss and we'll come out with our own strategy as a state.